want to talk about the initial interest that women will show, and then eventually it will fade, and the reasons for this, as well as things that you can actually do to help alleviate that problem. So a lot of the time it's like anything being new, it's just being a person. Is anything new is great, and once you have it for a while, it's easily accessible and you want the latest and greatest new thing. So people are like that, guys are like that, women are like that. It's totally normal. The difference is that women are less likely going to do that than men. They are actually prone to sticking around, to wanting to be with you, to wanting to be around you. She wants to fill that, lifestyle of having a husband and having a family, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that is in her biology, and also that is, such an important part of life and society, and also how she's grown up, and just seeing it in magazines, media, movies, all that kind of stuff. So women's initial interest, right? And you have to be able to do two things. The first is that you have to set up how you want the relationship to go from the beginning. So if you want to change her, or eventually things that you don't like, you think that you're going to work on, you can't do that later on. You have to do it now. So that's freaking Florida. That's the first thing that you want to do, is that you want to kind of put into perspective what you feel a relationship should be, what you're wanting from this relationship. And then the second one is to make sure that whatever you say, that your word is extremely important to you. For example, my buddy, he's talking to this girl, he really likes her. She says, "Am I gonna see you tonight?" He goes, "Maybe." Right? That's good. You may see me. We're out, we're doing things all day. You may see me. And then she says and I just overheard the conversation over the phone. She says whatever she said, and then he goes, "No, I'm just kidding. You're totally gonna see me tonight, blah, blah, blah." Wrong. This is wrong, because you're feeding into, you're always going to be there with the things that she wants. So when you are sticking to whatever you have going on in your life, you have to stick to that all the time. And even if girls are mad, they're going to respect it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have her be almost, in an emotional state, because that's important. She has all these emotions and everything like that. So sticking to what you're doing. By doing those two things, you're going to keep her interest, and over time, what's going to happen is that you don't give her all of your attention, and you don't give her all your attention, and you frame the relationship how you want it to go. So she knows those two things, and by consistency is king. By doing those two things, the third and most important, I hope that you made it this far, is that the third and most important thing to do is to not be boring, right? So it's very difficult to not be boring, I'm not gonna lie, that you are going to talk about the same things, you're gonna do the same things, you are gonna be, kind of a quote-unquote pushover by not following her rules, by framing the relationship how you want it to go. There has to be a leader in this situation, and by default she wants to follow the leader. There's a caveat to that a lot of the other side, these red pillars will say, that she needs to follow me almost blindly, she needs to kind of take commands like a soldier. Dude, listen, that's not really what you want, because that's not a high value woman. And a lot of the time these guys want to talk about these very, submissive women, the women that listen to you, cook for you, all this stuff. That's first of all, that's not something I want, right? So I can find that. That's easy, you know. And if you want that, that's fine. But to get a high value woman, you know, which I like a high value woman. I like a girl that is goal oriented, that is a very hard worker. And the reason that I like that, and I know I'm ranting, and I hope that you make it this far, is that I like a high value woman and a girl that is career focused, is because that will make me a better person, and that she isn't in that you realize that she isn't focused on anything extra. And what I mean by that is that when you want these submissive women, you want these housewives, or you want all this stuff, well, let me tell you, is that they have a lot of time on their hands, and when their mind isn't set on a goal, it's just to make you happy, which is just BS. It's not going to work, because you shouldn't have a girl that just wants to make you happy, dude, because it's not going to make you happy. It's just not. If you find a career-oriented woman, she is going to be focused on her career, which is in turn going to be helping you, and you're going to be focused on your career, and you can come together as a team and figure it out. You're going to have a better lifestyle for one another. You're going to have a better retirement plan. You're going to have a better house. And when eventually, you know, she decides to have kids, and that you guys come to an agreement that, you know, okay, I bought the house, I've done everything, now I want to have kids. Once that happens, now you have everything set up, and she can either continue to go to work, or, you know, just be a stay-at-home mom, but she has that focus. Now, when the child is able to go to school, now she can focus more on her career again. Having a girl that only wants to be a stay-at-home mom or a submissive wife is not a good thing. You do not want this. This is not a time for that. That's what a lot of these red pillars talk about. And dude, I'm telling you right now, it's wrong. So they want to talk about the dating is different now, right? So dating is different now, and, you know, things are different, and girls have, you know, an abundance mindset, and all these things. But what they're missing is that women have a very powerful place in the workforce. They are living in a 1950s attitude, but want a 2021, you know, plus perspective. They want both of these things, which is not true. They're out of their mind. So you want a career goal focused woman is because she won't be distracted with all these things. And once you stick to your, you know, to your own self and what you're doing, she sticks to what she's doing. You frame the relationship, and you're not boring. That is going to make you guys such a better team. And she's gonna have somebody that has her back, and you're gonna have somebody that has your back, and that is going to keep you interesting, and that is going to keep you in a relationship, and that is going to continue to have you guys grow as a couple. So I know it's going on 8 minutes. I hope you guys made it to the end. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like the video. All right, peace. Holla at your boy.